Hello, welcome to Findwhosabi News, where we give you a rundown and a recap of the stories that have happened during the week. And you know how we serve you. We serve you with politics, entertainment, sports, crime, relationship, and health. So whatever it is, I've got you covered and we are set to go. My name is Oyewale Tomori. Let's run down the stories we have for the week. First off, we have from politics. Oyewale Tomori says Tinubu is not a leader. Why did he say so? Professor Tomori, the elder statesman, on an interview with Channels TV, came up and said that Tinubu is not a leader because he is lavishing on the things that are not necessary for Nigerians, for the Nigerian citizens. I beg your pardon. Next up, fire destroys part of Zamfara speaker's residence. Ouch. Over the weekend, a fire broke out at the official residence of Honorable Bilaminu Ismail Moriki, the Speaker of the Zamfara State House of Assembly in Gusau, causing significant property damage. And thankfully, there was no casualties, but millions of naira were lost. Unfortunate. I hope he gets to regain the losses. Let's move on to another story. This one is on finance. Nigeria boosts revenue to fund social programs. At the 30th Nigeria Economic Summit, Finance Minister Wale Edun announced that the government aims is to use its increased revenue to support 20 million Nigerians through social intervention programs. That's really amazing and that's really impactful for the youth of Nigeria. I hope that the youth are really, really happy about this and they get to implement what they are being taught or served. You can find these stories on our platform at www.findwhosabiblog.com. Get more stories as it comes your way. Let's move on to another story. This one is on entertainment. Funsho Adeoti addresses backlash over birthday celebration. Now, the estranged wife to Kazeem Adeoti, who celebrated her 50th birthday, is receiving the backlash from people that her husband was not present at her birthday party. I don't know why they're doing that because she's estranged according to the information. But anyways, she didn't look at what they said, but she went on Instagram thanking her family and friends on the successful birthday party. You can get more story on that. Let's move on to another story. Davido and Chioma throws lavish party for their twins. Of course, they deserve it. It's their first birthday party as the Adelekes. You know, it's a wonderful one. Congratulations to the Adelekes on their twins' birthday party. Happy birthday. Let's move on to another story. This is very exciting, actually. Adesuwa Wellington expects her second child, and she comes up with stunning photo shoots just showing how graceful God has been to her. I mean, she was saying that she had her husband, and then she had Zaya, and now she's expecting another child. She comes out to show how happy she is with pictures of laughter and joy. Congratulations to Adesuwa Wellington. You can get these stories on the blog when you click. Remember, it's www.findwhosabiblog.com. Okay, this is another story on entertainment. Regina Daniels celebrates stepson's 18th birthday. She came out on Instagram and then she shares pictures of her stepson saying, "Happy birthday to my adorable big boy. Watching you grow into a handsome, intelligent, compassionate, and humble young man gladdens my heart." It's not bad to say that, but people have come out to, say something different? Like, why would you say that? I mean, she is 25, Regina Daniels is 25, and then the guy is 18. The gap is not really much, according to what people have said. Well, actually it is not, but people have said that it is not really right for her to say that watching him grow into, you know, an intelligent young man is not something that she's supposed to say, considering the age gap. But anyways, that's what they said, and that is what she said, and that's what she wants to say. That's it. Let's go on a break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Findwhosabi News. You know what we do, giving you the headlines of the stories that have happened during the week. Do not forget to follow us on our social media platforms. We have Instagram, we have Facebook, we have TikTok, we have X, no, Twitter, at Findwhosabi. Do not also forget to follow us and subscribe, share and like on YouTube, Findwhosabi. It's very simple. Just click the subscription button. It doesn't hurt, it doesn't bite. Just click the subscription button for you to get more stories on the blog and everything news for you. Let's move on to another story. This one is on sports. Former Green Eagles goalkeeper Peter Fergen is dead, and he died at the age of 77. Another story on sports says Libyan Football Federation president resigns amid controversy. The next sports story says Du Bois and Joshua rematch expected in February. So there's going to be a rematch between Anthony Joshua and Du Bois. These are the sports stories that you can get more on the blog at www.findwhosabiblog.com. Let's move on to health. Choosing the right sunscreen for your skin type. You know, it's really sunny over here. I mean, especially in Nigeria, it's really sunny, and people need to be moisturized. They need to know what exactly they can use for their skins so that they don't have any acne. So we want to know what kind of sunscreens you can use for your skin that will be appropriate for you. So we have tons of it, but I'll just list some here. So first off, we have the oily and acne prone skin. And the kind of sunscreen that is recommended for this type of skin is the oil-free and non-comedogenic. Also, there's another one, gel-based or lightweight fluid formulas. Those kind of sunscreens that have lightweight in them. Another one is mate or mineral-based sunscreens. People who have oily skin should not use sunscreens that are thick, like having thick creams or heavy oils, because it will lead to breakouts and greasy appearance. You don't want to have any kind of acne or breakouts on your skin just because you're trying to look or you're trying to shade yourself from the sun. Let's move to another kind of skin. We have the dry skin, and this type of sunscreen, or the type of sunscreens to use for dry skin, is moisturizing or cream-based sunscreens. Sunscreens with hydrating ingredients, broad spectrum with SPF 30 or higher. You can get that on the blog. Another one is sensitive skin. Those people who have sensitive skin, the kind of sunscreen they should use is the one with mineral sunscreens. That's physical sunscreens. Check for sunscreens that have minerals on them or in them. Another one is fragrance-free and hypoallergenic formulas. Also, make sure to get that kind of sunscreen type. You can get more on this story when you log on to the blog. Just check the health category to see what kind of sunscreen you can use and just take advantage of it. Let's move on to another story. Let's move on to a relationship. Okay, this is quite intriguing. First time sex, trusting your partner. So in this part of the world, we still believe in marriage before sex, and people who really want to engage themselves in sex, as virgins, kind of get really skeptical about how to go about it. They don't know what to do, how to feel. It's new to them. I mean, they've not done it before, so it's really new to them, and they just want to know if it is possible to gain trust and feel comfortable and just be themselves at the same time while doing something they've never done before. But yeah, you can be comfortable and also trust your partner, and that is why you have to understand your partner before you engage in something like that. You have to be really comfortable. But even as virgins, you can be happy and safe and feel protected with your partner as you enjoy this kind of pleasure. But how do you do that? Because you need to trust your partner. Why is trust even important? Trust is a safe haven, actually. It is really important for you to even trust yourself first, and then trust your partner, and then the partner trusts you as well. So there's supposed to be a connection of trust, a connection of bonding, especially for those who are engaging in sex for the very first time. Trust is also important when you have knowledge of your partner's health condition as well. I mean, doing it for the very first time with someone that you really love, you should also have a knowledge of his health condition before you even go into it. Another reason trust is really important in this context is that you feel that you are safe with your partner and your feelings are also not being tarnished or thrown away by this person that you love and trust. Another part is that you can communicate openly with your partner even as you do this for the very first time. Even before you do it for the very first time, you communicate with your partner. You're telling your partner, okay, I've not done this before. Maybe the person has also done it before or hasn't done it before. Probably both of you are even virgins, right? But you communicate, this is what I want, this is how I feel. It makes it smooth, actually. It makes the pleasure smooth because your partner understands where you're coming from and you understand where your partner is coming from, so that things do not go rough. And talking about rough, it is okay, totally normal for you to not have that wild or very pleasant or very fantastic sex for the very first time, because it is your first time doing it. You could be feeling a little bit uncomfortable, but that is also a responsibility of your partner to know when to stop, when to start, when to go on. All right. Okay, you could also set boundaries. Even as a first timer, you can set boundaries. This is how I want it, this is how I don't want it. If I feel, or if you feel kind of certain way, you could just tell your partner, and then it is the job of your partner to understand your boundaries. We also have respect and patience. Your partner is meant to be patient with you. I mean, if he or she truly loves you and says, okay, we're doing this together, the partner is meant to be patient. Okay, so you can get more on this story when you log onto our blog, just to know how you can be very comfortable while you're engaging in sex for the very first time. It's really okay to be a virgin before you get married or even engage in it. It's sweet, it's nice, it's amazing, because you have gained that person's trust, and also that person will even raise his bar of respect for you. Okay? Thank you for watching and listening to the stories that we have. You can always go on the blog at www.findwhosabiblog.com to get more stories, more updates on trendy news and information, insights, educative, entertaining news for yourselves. Right. My name is Findwhosabi, and I'll see you next week.